There's John and Dave. They wake up in the same room. They're handcuffed to each other. There's, they're in a room. They don't remember how they got there. In the middle of the room,
Describe the room.
in the middle of the room, there's a TV, and it's playing an hour loop of static.
Stag.
Out of nowhere, on the TV screen, pops up this this puppet,
Oh no.
Um,
and
We're
the
in
puppet
Saul.
and the puppet says to find a way out. You have 60 minutes.
Okay.
What are the first things you two are doing?
Well, I would get up because the room is. You describe the room as just an empty room with the TV. You know.
Yep.
yeah, but
My
we're
first
hanging off each
instinct.
other.
My first instinct is to talk to Dave and say, "Okay, we need to clearly find a key, or one of us has to cut off a hand because we're literally in Saw."
So I guess it's
The boy survives.
Yeah. So one of us either has to cut off a hand or find a key. or something like that.
yeah.
Okay, in the room, I'll describe the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the room is a bed frame, all metal, a TV on the floor, and a big door. And both of you have matching scars in your right arms.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
They weren't there before.
What do I have to do? Like, what's the objective? Like, what is the puppet telling
The
me?
objective is to find the key and go through a couple more tests.
Maybe.
Oh. So I'm assuming that the key is in the scars. Because so that means that we have to cut each other open and find the key in our scars. What I'm thinking. Am I right?
Okay. Hey, what are you? Yeah.
So. Yeah.
All right.
basically-
So is there like a sharp object anywhere?
There is a scalpel on top of the TV. You two proceed to find it.
Okay, so I look at Dave and say, okay, well, I think we have to cut open our
Or
arms to find a key.
or we could just use the scarf to cut off the chains. What do you think of
But
that?
I don't know how strong the chains are.
I'm pretty
The
sure.
chains are thick metal. Like you
Well,
keep.
thick. Well,
They're
yeah, we
thick.
can't cut off. Then we can't cut off the chains, so we have to. I'm assuming we have to cut our arms open.
Who's cutting whose
Oh.
arm first?
So who's cutting their arm first?
John.
I'll do it first. I proceed to cut my arm, and I'm like kind of groaning in pain, looking for the key. I reach my hand in there, searching around. I find absolutely nothing.
Dave, what do you do?
I cut off my own arm.
You cut open your arm. You find the I'm just gonna say golden key.
Yep.
Okay. What are you guys doing with this golden key? You two are handcuffed together, and now you're looking at this bloody golden key. What are you two doing?
Opening the chains.
Okay. So what does this key open? Does it you both of you think? What does this key open? Does it open the door, or does it unlock the handcuffs?
I think that it opens the door, to be honest,
I guess.
because the handcuffs would be too. I think because I think like Jigsaw.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's Jigsaw. Jigsaw is trying to give us to do teamwork, so I think that we should open the door. So
Yeah.
I tell Dave we should open the door.
And yeah, I agreed to open the door.
Both
Okay,
you
let's try to
sprint
open.
towards the door, but John is pulling Dave because Dave's not fast enough.
God damn it.
John inserts the key into the door and it opens heavily. In the next room over is a pit of needles.
Oh shit.
God. Well, what are we supposed to do here? Maybe the jigsaw will explain.
In the room, as soon as you enter, there's a voice recording. So in the middle of the room, there is a pit of needles. And on the other side of this pit is a door. And there is a TV mounted on the wall, and Jigsaw pops up and is talking to you.
Okay.
Jigsaw proceeds to say, the only way to get out of this room is for one of you to stay behind.
Whoa.
There's a key for the handcuffs hidden in the needles. Good luck.
Stay
Well, so I that's a hard thing to do. Oh,
So
no.
I searched the pile of needles, and I found the key. So I'm afraid
But you're gonna die.
Yeah, the
Is the key to the handcuffs?
yeah, the keys to the handcuffs are in the pit of needles, but both of you are in there together.
I wasn't in there.
Well, I was.
You guys are handcuffed together.
I'm gonna say that I put my hand as close to the thing and you found the key, but I didn't go into the pit.
Okay. So Dave unlocks the handcuffs and John sprints for the door.
Oh,
And
asshole.
as John is sprinting away, he looks back at Dave and says, "What do you say?"
I'm sorry.
The door
Oh, yeah.
swings open.
And I cry. And then
The door swings open and Dave is laying in there, slowly passing away.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm going towards the doors. I'm crying.
Okay, so right now you have a giant gash in your arm looking for a key that wasn't there. And you killed one of your friends.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
I escaped, but I had to kill one of my friends. It's literally a sacrifice. Basically.
Okay. Yeah, it's a sacrifice, and you two are supposed to. I was assuming you guys were gonna fight a little bit and see what happens.
No, he just volunteered.
No.
He's just like, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. He didn't give me time to.
He's like, Geronimo, I'm going right in. Yo, I'll be the sacrifice.
Like, oh.
God damn it.
As the door swings open and John looks away, there's a room full of snakes.
Well, which type of snakes we talking? Like venomous?
We're talking about the most venomous snakes in the world. They're in this room. But before the door closed behind him, John heard a noise coming from the previous room where David was in. He couldn't see what it was, or he heard something, but he didn't know what was happening as the door slammed shut violently behind him.
Oh.
In this room, there's snakes. Okay? And the goal is to find the not venomous snake and
Okay. I overthink this. Of course, as I always do.
Yeah, of course
Right.
you do.
Um, and I'm terrified to go near snakes. So I'm just like, uh, I'm gonna assume they're snakes from the Amazon, like the colored ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the colored ones, and I'm looking for the one that's like not colored.
Yeah.
And
As you're
I
thinking this thought, the TV turns on, and Jigsaw pops up and says,
oh no.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
"The only way out of this room is to find the not colored snake and use its lessened venom to open the door."
Okay.
Okay.
But, so I'm gonna say that I'm going to proceed to not piss off the fucking snakes.
But you step on a couple tails.
I step on a couple of tails. I'm trying to sprint through that shit because I don't want to get bitten. They're going, I can already imagine they're going after me. They're like, they're rapid speed trying to bite me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. There's no way through that.
Then,
I
right
get bit.
before you do get bit, and before you die, you see this cloaked figure walk up to you and proceeds to lift you up and out of the room and into this back room. You're half awake and half asleep. This cloaked figured person carried you to this room and gave you an antidote. You look over to your left and Dave is in a chair. Both of you are recovering.
What the hell?
Exactly. What do you two say during this?
I'm just like me half dazed out, being like, I thought you died, Dave.
Well, I just grabbed some pizza.
That's all you're gonna say?
Fine. I don't know. I was just fainted.
The black what you saw before you entered the room full of snakes was that cloaked figure that picked up Dave as you entered that next room, and he brought him back to life. Huh?
So I look at the cloak figure guy and I'm just like, who the are you? Why are you doing this to us?
He lifts up his hood, and it's me. It's Sean.
Why did you do this to us, bro?
I did this because you guys did not give me an invitation to Bethany's party.
Whoa! It was Dave's idea.
Well, what a great story of somebody getting mad over an invitation.
There we go. No, that's how it's done, though. I mean, if I was more awake, it would be different. But
I feel like you would have got like you pulled and it's you, but you're not you.
Yeah, it's me, but it's not me.
It's like, but you're like I don't know, like somebody wrong, like somebody totally changed you.
Like I previously went through all that torture.
Yeah.
Yeah.